These guys are on the way to Tripoli. We can put this order in now. Actually, I've got a better idea. Put the order in there. Oh, nice. That's excellent. Put all of them onto that one and delete that one. You'll see why. You will see exactly why I'm going to do that in about 5 minutes after we have gone to war with Iraq. Secure Iran. Now, that would sort the oil situation off quite nicely. I feel like a bit of a bastard for doing this, but it's oil. And oil wins wars, as America have told us. Yeah, supply is a problem here, but, I mean, it's not going to be a problem for long. Declare war. Send. Trigger that. And that should be over in absolutely no time at all. So they've joined the enemy. We are under attack down here, but it's absolutely fine. We're going to lose it, but we'll get it back. These experienced veterans are just charging across the place. Join wars request. Nah, this one's mine. It's nothing to do with you. I'm going for the glory. Iraq's called Siam. All right, nice. This is kind of what we wanted. Well, I wouldn't say exactly what we wanted, but it's absolutely fine. So, with that being there, let's send... that's these guys. Let's trigger that. I mean, they should. Oh, I need to... Move out! No, halt. Sorry, I need to call these guys to arms. In fact, the German-British war. This is going to be a lot of this, isn't it? Oh, do you know what? Let's just accept all of them. Is there a quick way of doing this? What if I click all these? Like that. They should all be over the top of each other. Well, okay. It almost worked. I've got the enter key going. Right, I think that's it. So at this point, we can go in. Yeah, brilliant. Free France has joined. There's all sorts of things going off there, right? Diplomacy messages, aren't they fun? Did you get called to arms, by the way? You should be in there, yeah? They should be in there. Brilliant. They should be pushing in. This lot's going to crumble nice and fast. There's a bit of a risk that this goes over to Japan. So we will have to keep some soldiers on here as a means of protecting against that. Right. That's all in order. Iraq is about to collapse, I suspect. Just order these guys in. I mean, we don't need to sit patiently waiting. Ready. Let's go down, take the ports. I'm fairly confident that we can just bulldoze the enemy positions out of the way. We've got the Fairy Firefly. What? Oh, the carrier fighter. I forgot we'd started researching that a long time ago. That was a long time ago. Right, we're in 42. I think everything's okay. Do I want any more naval stuff? Tanks are okay. 42. There's nothing in artillery. There is. Let's get the big guns. We may as well get our factories churning out bigger and better stuff. I feel like within the space of 2 episodes, this whole war has changed for the better. Carrier fighters. Let's switch those over. Let's go to our Spiteful Mark 1. And let's edit this. We've got air XP to spend. So, we're going to put the weapons up. We're going to put the engine up. And we're going to get the reliability up. Because we don't like things breaking down. Can we put more weapons into that? Reliability. That'll be maxed. We'll just go for that. Because reliability is currently 88%. That should be 96% there. I think that's acceptable. It's nearly all the air XP, but this has got a load more air attack and a load more max speed. You'll notice if you do the... Let's get those guys going in. If you have the aircraft designer, which was part of the By Blood Alone expansion, I believe, if I remember right. If you have that installed, it's different. But this is a nice, simple way of building better quality aircraft we've got the experience for. We lost a submarine there. I'd say that we're winning the war in the Pacific. Or at least we're holding it quite well. We've got this nice advance coming up this net. Where are my 12 divisions? I lost them for a minute. Let's just tidy that up. Because it should really, like, be like that. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. As long as we've got someone going there. If I created a double thing, oh god. 18 divisions. Oh, pause. Is this the wrong guy? Right, so you just got 12 divisions here, right? I think I've clicked on somebody else's.
Fall in.
Yeah. Halt. Where the hell were you at? You're supposed to be over here. Right, you lot, go back here. Yeah, come home. And I have, oh god, yeah, because I've pulled some guys away from there. Your orders are to go back there and hold, actually to hold that, aren't you? Never mind, they're coming home. We nearly messed that up badly. We very nearly messed that up badly. So we've got the new naval bomber. Right, what's ahead of us there? There's nothing I really want to try and push through. It's nice that we've got a bit of support back for Greece here. I kind of do want to push that, but I think more importantly is this. So you're going to see why I'm just going to split this up. We're going to do it in... I'm going to do 2 halves. Now you can make lots of naval invasions. If you did one block of 24 units doing this naval invasion, it will take a long time to plan. So you can break it up into smaller ones. So I'm just going to do 2 lots of 12. This is just for simplicity. And we're going to be landing... I'm going to have to plan this. We're going to be landing on this. Let's make sure we've got 12. Okay, it's not assigned them to that. There we go, 12 divisions. And we let them march off. And the reason, this is why I put them next door, look. We delete that order now, by the way. It's still got 12 divisions on, right? Yeah. So now I can select the other 12 who aren't marching. So it makes it easier to do this. And we can go from the same port, but this time we are going up here. And press enter afterwards. And that should lock it in. Great. So we've got 1 army, 2 separate orders. It is this guy here. It's going to take 63 days. Now, the more small individual groups you make, the faster that planning goes through. But I think we can be occupied with things for 60 days and not be too worried about it, so that's fine. We've ended up with a load of divisions here for reasons I don't know why. We're going to have to put them on... Oh, I do know why. It's because we were defending ports over here, weren't we? As long as we've got other units doing that, that's absolutely fine. I don't think we're going to lose anything over there. Now then, we've got... I'm going to put... Oh, we've got Strike Force on there. Has this... You guys been fighting? They have been fighting. We don't have any naval results, but they've definitely been fighting. This one's on fire. Where are you? Oh, I think they may be getting bombed in there. Let's put them into Tobruk. They don't need to be sitting there. If they're just getting bombed, that's utterly pointless. I'm not seeing any messages about port strikes, but who knows? Right. Military factories. Let's just check in here. We're a bit short of naval bombers still. Everything else is coming on quite nicely. So, yes, I do feel like the game has suddenly turned itself around. We'll put 3 more factories on that. We have a research slot. We've got the Mountaineers coming in. I mean, things are just looking up now. Things are just looking up. Oh, let's get this. This will now help us a little bit with our... We can actually modify our police template. So if we just put more cavalry in this, all it does... It doesn't actually cost you... It costs us XP. It doesn't cost us more... what's the word? Manpower. Because all... The way I think I've explained this before, the game takes as many units as it needs to get the required suppression. So whether that's 10 small units or 5 big units, it's still the same amount. So what this does, though, it gives us more of a bonus from our military police thing. And if we really wanted to, we could spend massively... Oh, I didn't save it. We could spend massively on that, but there's no need to, because I do want to save some experience for... well, actually for designing some mountaineers when we've got that research on. Right, shall we try piling some tanks through this gap? I want to see what this does. Right, they're getting bombarded this time. That's much better. Can we... Oh, we want to take... where are the supplies and airfields? Right, the tanks are going to rush forwards here. We're going to try and rush to that place. Meanwhile, the cavalry... The cavalry are going to rush forwards this way and try and get a hold there. And we've got infantry coming up in support. How many divisions have I got on there? I've got 12 divisions from that green army. There should be some guys coming in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think they're on the way. Excellent, they're on the way. So are the tanks going to meet any serious resistance? I need to go and see what's going on in Siam as well at the moment.
Yes, sir.
Let's push through there. We're going to take these little islands on the way. The cavalry's found something. I need to change the cavalry over, actually. They need to move over to the new mechanized design of unit, I think. Right, so what I need to do is I absolutely do need to...
Ready.
Just a minute. Get rid of that front line, because it's not supposed to be doing this. This is madness. But we've taken some good positions. They're going to retreat out of there, aren't they? Right, don't let them. Guys, do not let them. Hit them before they recover.
Ready.
Let's see if we can get some tank action going on there. I'm going to just nip over there before nipping back, because I don't like leaving stuff alone. Do you know what? We've made some progress here. I'm going to try and push the tanks up the coast. We should get this. We should get this. And then I need to go and have a proper look. Yeah, we've called in a shitstorm of things here. Right. Where's the rest of this army? I think it's time to put everything on that front line now. 24 divisions. Iraq is... Oh, I'd forgotten about Iraq. Okay, excellent. So we've captured some stuff. Let's just take a moment to appreciate what we've just done there. Right, so I'm just going to stop this tank attack going in there, because I think it's too much. And this is a very mountainous area, so it's not ideal for tanks, but basically we've brought one of our allies back into the war. To what value? I'm not 100% sure. Greece, whether it's got a big economy and a load of soldiers it can add in, I honestly don't know. But it's nice to have them back. It did have a navy at one point. Anyway, so Iraq. Iraq is ours. Now, if I bring Iran into this... Do I need to? Because what I'm looking for, you see, this is why we went in for an absolute pitiful amount of stuff. So we go in, we go to manage subjects. We should have, sorry, occupied territories. If we click on this resistance, right? Is that not order? Oh, Iraq, I would have thought would be at the very top of that, but it isn't. Where is this one? I'm just going to return that territory to free. Oh, this one? Oh, yeah, I don't need to be occupying that. Can I not return the territory? You're not the owner of the territory? Hang on, if I click on Free France, give control of a state, and it is Corsica, right? I don't see it in... There it is. I could have just clicked on it. Send. Right, that should give me one less thing to garrison, and they should be fine about that. What else am I looking for? So, does Iraq not come in here? It does. It's there. So, can we not... We can't do it. Oh, we're at war with them, so we can't puppet them unless... Because they're part of a whole thing. Right, okay. So, we're going to have to occupy it till the war's over. I was hoping we could have puppeted them, but because they've joined that faction... that's not going to be a thing. So we will get some oil from that, which is kind of nice. It's not going to be a whole lot, but it is going to be some. All right, so what we should do is put that army. Now, whether I want to go straight after Iran, that is another question. But I should probably plan for it. And at the moment, I don't really have anything else that these guys need to be doing. So that's okay. We should look at building the infrastructure up. And we should claim that's at max, so that's fine. We'll max that out for a little bit more oil. And what we kind of need... We'll see what the supply situation is over there. I imagine it's going to be sodding awful, is it? Yes. Yes, it is. So we're going to do two things. We're going to bring supplies in overland from here. We're going to link that up, which is going to be pitiful. But we're going to link this up to Kuwait City. Can we do that? And that might be worth spending a little bit more effort on, because that could be better. Let's see how that does. Right, so Free France has taken that, and they should be a lot happier about it. So that was the oil move. Iran's got a lot more oil. If you have a look at Iran, if we wanted to, there's substantially more oil in there. We can trade for it though, because at the moment I feel like I could do with more civilian factories. I could always do with more of those. Anyway, let me see. So this has sorted itself out, which is excellent. What I might do here is take... There is only 12 divisions in here. Oh, wait a minute. We can mix these guys back in, though. Because you guys... Did we never... Oh, God, they've been sitting here this entire time.
Move out.
Let's get that finished. That needs sorting out. And then we're going to sort that out as well. They've been sitting there struggling with supplies. See, I had quite forgotten about that. But it's not going to be a problem. And then we'll go and get the next lot. Which will be very welcome. I'm just going to wait and see that this goes in. So, do we need to? No, we don't. Excellent. That's occupied now. And they're resupplying, which is great.
Attention.
So, we'll finish this off. And we'll remember to put an order on for that. And then I think that army is going to be useful elsewhere. Do we need to change anything here? This is all good. This is all good for now. So we have some political points to spend. We can't develop this anymore. Nation building. I don't think we need to. I don't think we want to be doing that one. We've got maximum support, so we don't need to do this. I can try and bring Portugal into the war. The McDonald proposal. Ireland gets the McDonald proposal. We lose some stability. We'll propose a trade of Northern Ireland and return to the immediate entry. No. No, let's not do that. We'll do the war bonds, though, because we just get fewer consumer goods factories, which is quite good, I think. We don't need to do anything else. We'll save the rest. Right, excellent. I'm very happy with the way that's going. There has been an invasion down here. Japan has invaded. They have not managed to take any ports. I don't think they're going to have much success there. We do have soldiers defending the ports for the Dutch. And we have 12 divisions here, currently up to not very much. That's right. I was thinking of putting this army here on the border with Free France in case Japan suddenly takes it. Well, you know what? We've got 12 divisions here that aren't really needed. I don't know. I don't know about this. I think I'm going to hold them there. I'm going to wait. Let's get this stuff in the Far East under William Slim. Let's get them to a place of decent supply. There's no point sitting over there. Bring them down there. They don't need to retrain. That was a nice easy conquest. We've knocked Siam out, which is excellent. The reason, for those of you who aren't familiar with this, is I'm worried about Free France going to the Japanese, is because there is a deal that France can make that hands over this area to Japan. It's in the focus tree, and if that triggers, then they'll suddenly, regardless of what the military situation is there, be in there and then marching back down our way. So let's trigger this and just throw everything in, and we should be able to take that. And then that's that fight over, and then we can assign those divisions, send them out there, And we're sorted. So I'm going to take a look at the Navy now, because this is always something that concerns me greatly. Because we don't really have much of a submarine force left anymore. We're just not producing enough. We have one. We have one submarine. Right, I'm going to put them in the Far East. We do have 2 destroyers. And I need to make sure that for some reason, we keep getting submarines into here. This is United Kingdom. I'm just going to go and check on this, because something isn't right with this. I'm going to put them straight in. We shouldn't be getting... Oh, you can go back and retrain. And we're going to take 5 of these. In fact, let's just take 4. Because I don't think we need such massive destroyer fleets as this. And let's just make sure those guys are on that job. There's still room for 2 more. But that's starting to increase now. And as long as we have naval dominance everywhere, we're fine. Right. Okay, the strike forces. This one. We're going to add in... You guys are in quite a bad state. I daren't take the other one off this job up here in case things go drastically wrong really quickly. So we're going to let them repair, and we'll put them on supporting a naval invasion. But where are they? Right, they've moved down there. They can probably repair quicker. I don't know if naval base size makes a difference to repair speed. So we'll ship them out over there and get them fixed. Okay, right. Things are going well. How did our war go in Greece? Did we manage to get the expansion? And were we needing to keep an eye on things elsewhere? Or are we good for now? So what I could do with is bring in all the tanks together. I know what I need to do. I need to delete this order now, because that's dragging everything to the wrong place. And I think we're going to railroad into here. I have a plan.
Move out.
Let's let them move out there. I need to get my tanks out of there, actually. This has really stirred up a hornet's nest, hasn't it? So, where we need the aircraft now is we have a lot of these guys. It's okay. It's covering the area. It's absolutely fine. Now, you guys are going to see some hot action at this point. But I need to get my... Oh, we're falling back. Okay. Are we... Is this desperate? Is this desperate? Or are we going to be good? I was thinking of doing a big encirclement. I wonder if this is going to be unholdable. There's a whole lot of enemy forces coming across there. And I'm actually thinking with the Green Army, we just hold a fallback line across here. It'll be much more defensible. Right, let's do that, because this looks like it's falling quite drastically. So we want a line like that. And we stack our armies up. And we need to try and get things out of there. We'll let our allies take the beating, I think. Let's get the tanks out.
Pull back.
Yeah, the tanks want to pull back.
Move out.
Get everything that doesn't need to be up there, by the way, back. We've got secure Iran, so if we want to go in for Iran for more oil, we've got the option of doing that right away. It's maybe not the worst idea in the world. So Royal Tank Regiment would be the next armour. Anti-submarine training school. It gives us some stuff for convoy defence, but I think we're maxed out on that.
Ready, sir.
Let's get the tanks back, please. The tanks do not need to be up there. The cavalry is not really offering much of anything at this point.
Retreat.
I've got most of the tanks back.
Move out.
Right, there's one that I can't see somewhere in this mess. Oh, he's up there.
Keep on moving.
Right, that's what we need to do, is get all of those guys back to there. Just let them fall back, because that looks like an absolutely dire place to try and defend. That's fine. We might want to hold Corfu.
Let them have it.
We get the tanks out. Excellent. And there is some cavalry in there.
Yes, sir.
There doesn't really need to be. If they want to attack, I think I'm fairly happy to hold a solid line. But what I don't want 9 divisions in there, so I am going to retreat them back. Will it let me? Let's get them out of there, because that looks like dangerous to hold. They may try and just advance back in. That's okay. No, we're falling out. We're falling out. I really do not want those divisions over there on that side, stuck in Corfu. That would be disastrous. That's the exact same ploy that I pulled on the enemy. It's amazing that we're not holding this very well. Let's get this army back to this neck. Well, actually, no, I'm going to hold this one. Right, at that point, I'm going to delete that line, because it becomes a problem for me. I'm wondering, actually. I am wondering, is this just drastically... Is this impossible to hold? Let's do that one, and a fallback line. Shall I try that? I'll try that. We'll get the guys on that line. That's where I want to hold. Better defensive positions. But we may need to fall back completely, unfortunately. Right, so we've got the war goal, if we want to use it. Manpower's okay. I'll ignore the manpower warning. Do we want to go and kick the door in Iran? It would probably solve a lot of our oil situation. We're doing it for the benefit of the world here, aren't we? So let's do it. Let's declare war. Send them in. We may as well declare all our allies. They'll probably ask. And we'll just go in. Iran, join the Axis. Yep. And then there's going to be a whole load more come along in a minute as well. So basically, by doing this, we're expanding the war. Oh, the USSR is not looking good. They've held Leningrad, amazingly. My little effort down here has come to nothing, unfortunately. Right, over in this place, we're ready to go in. So, give me the fleet. Where are you guys? Oh, that's the different army. That's okay. I had a panic then, thinking it was the red army that I just clicked on that was showing that. Right, give me the big fleet. And let's have you on naval invasion support as well. And away we go. This is where it gets fun. When we start invading bits of Europe. I think this is awesome. So as soon as those guys are out to sea, we click on the Marines as well. I think the Marines have a slightly shorter journey. The Marines are going in successfully. We're going to see a huge stack of these bods come into land. We've hit the ground running. That's great. We need to get ourselves a port over here. We're in. We're in.
Yes, sir.
I'm just going to delete that blue line for the Marines. And then we're going to take Palermo as well. There should be a load of divisions landing here. Right, and you need to rush over there. Brilliant. The Marines, someone's going to go that way, right? Good. We need to, if we can get across, that's even better. And then advance up the neck of Italy. That would be hilarious. But I mean, charging across there. Well, it's a job for Marines, isn't it? Let's be honest. Let's send the Marines in. There's been some big naval battles somewhere. Let's find out where. Our French friend's not doing so well there. Our subs are doing okay. We're finding stuff. That'll just be another submarine thing. And then lots of convoy raiding. Alright, okay. So this has been a nice... Well, it's looking like it's been a nice success. It ain't over yet. Let's delete that order. Put a front line on like that. Draw that to try and see if we can get as far as that. And trigger it. But it means going across the straits here, and there might be a load of stuff in front of us. But if we're lucky, they'll be railroading in, and they'll be in no state to put up a resistance. We're not letting that lot get out of there. Yeah, we're going across. I thought that might be the situation. They're going to reinforce with loads of stuff here.